Hello guys, today we are going to be unboxing, reviewing and checking the compatibility of the Logitech 3D Pro Extreme Flight joystick today. Today we are going to be reviewing the compatibility, the warranty, the features and about the website, the drives and everything is going to be covered today in this video. This is all you need, and there's also going to be a review. So please enjoy the video. If you like the video, please like it, and if you love my videos, then subscribe to my channel. And time for the unboxing. We are going to unbox the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro Precision Flight Stick. So this is a very nice flight stick made by the Logitech. It works really well and you can see all the features here. So let's just do a quick unboxing of this flight stick. Here's my laptop. I'm going to show you the website on which you have to go to program all this. First of all, you need to have this USB plugged into your computer. I already have this installed, so I'm just going to show you. But for this to work, you have to plug this in, and then you have to search Logitech Extreme 3D Pro drivers. So with this driver, you're going to program these buttons. So don't click on this one, just scroll down a bit and you'll find this website known as Logitech G. This is from the original Logitech website. You have to go in this, and then you're going to see the flight stick here. You're going to see this flight stick. It's going to show you to buy it, but you got to just scroll down and you're going to see your specs and details, compatibility in the box, and here's support. Just click on support and you will see here view all downloads. You have to click on this and then you're just gonna click here, downloads 3D Pro, and then here's the software, Logitech gaming software, and you just gotta go down and download this. After downloading this, it's gonna make like a pop-up up here. You just have to click next, and you have to just click install and allow it to make changes on your computer, and then it is going to download that. But once you download this, then your flight stick is going to be ready to be programmed. It's gonna install the software. As you can see, it is going to show here like this. Look, I have it in Logitech gaming software. You just have to download this. You don't need to click on it every time you want to program it. You just have to leave it there in your computer installed. Okay. Now we are going to review this flight stick. This flight stick is really good. It has a weighted base so that when you move this, it doesn't just come out from the other side. It's really good. It doesn't hit up. And you also have rudder in this, the right rudder, left rudder. Normally the joysticks don't have this. And caution, this is a right-handed joystick, so if you're a left-handed person or a lefty, it's not gonna be so good for you because you don't have this here to place your hand on, and you can't really press the thumb button. Your thumb like kind of goes weirdly around the right side. So this is a right-handed joystick, and these buttons are really helpful. You can program them all, and it's really helpful in the game. This trigger is also good. As you can see, if you're playing War Thunder or any type of shooting games, this is really helpful. This is only for the guys who don't like touching their mouse or mobile all the time to press the keys. So this isn't really that required. If you really want to play it all on the flight stick, then you can program all these buttons. The throttle, it's really good, it's stable, it's not really loose, feels great, does the job basically. So overall, I really recommend this flight stick as some people can buy the Airbus, but the Airbus doesn't have compatibility with the phone and you can't play anything with that, and its price is a lot more higher than this one. So I really recommend this one. It comes in your budget. It's really cheap and nice joystick, quality product for cheap. Overall, 5 stars. Now let's move on to the app's compatibility with the phone's compatibility and the warranty information. To play these games, I'm going to show you some mobile games. If you want to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can see other people's videos. It's kind of easy. You just gotta get Microsoft on your computer, and you have to attach your flight stick, and you have to go in its control settings, and you have to program all these buttons. So here I have my Galaxy A50. This is Android. So if you're wondering if it works on this flight stick works on iOS, then no, it does not work on iOS, because you have to if you have an older iPhone like 14 or 13, you cannot plug this USB in there. But if you have an iPhone 15, then you can just directly plug it with an USB-C, which is a bit hard, but you can still do it. You can buy a converter. So even if you buy a converter, it's not gonna work on iOS. In iOS, it just doesn't work. This only works in Android. Even if you buy anything, it's not going to work on iOS. This just works in Android. So to connect this to our Android, we need to buy something like this. You can also buy a shorter version which will have a USB here and a direct C port here. You don't need this wire and then micro and type C. It can be direct. Just in case if you guys have two phones which you want to play on, like one has a micro and a type C, for older phones with micro, you can just get this and you can plug your Logitech here and your phone here. So it's gonna be something like this. You can buy any brand. I just as you know, I didn't buy a brand. This is just a local, like I bought it from my local shop. So any one of this is going to work. You just gotta see if it has USB to type C. Okay, so let's just unbox this. It doesn't come with much, as you know, and you will have something like this. Here you can plug in your flight stick here, and this goes in just like that. And this is your type C here, and if you open this, you're gonna have your micro USB there. So I have a type C phone, so I'm just gonna use this type C here. And as you can see, I've connected it to my flight stick here. let's just go ahead and put this in our phone, and it's automatically going to connect. Okay, you just have to plug it in. It's not gonna show anything. So you just gotta go in and open your real flight simulator. I'm gonna show this first, then I'm going to show you how to connect this in Infinite Flight. Okay, so we are in the game. As soon as you go, you just gotta, if you want, you can connect it after you play. So you can see external controller disconnected. So you just gotta connect it back in, and then it's gonna show. Connect it back in. Now it says connected Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. Now that it's connected, I'll say that Real Flight Simulator doesn't have customizable controls. So you just gotta have it like what it has. I've heard some problems, like when you move your fly stick, it just moves the camera, not the plane. So this is a risk on your own. It works different on different devices. If you have a Samsung, maybe it works like me. Or if you have some other type of Android, like Redmi, Xiaomi, then it's gonna work different. It's gonna have different controls for you. So you have to risk it for this. So let's just go ahead and fly anything here. Okay. Now there are some problems in this game. If you wanna connect your flight stick, it spawns in great, but if you wanna control the throttle, as you can see here, this throttle, it doesn't do anything in here. So as you can see, the throttle, I'm moving this, but the throttle in the real game, it doesn't move anywhere. And you cannot control the gear, you cannot control the brake. You can control the spoilers and flaps, but instead of having buttons like this or the buttons here, it's this what do you say, this type of hat, this camera view here. So if you move this camera, let me just set up the camera. Now if you move this circle, it says the flaps. I have to move this down to make the flaps go up, move this up to make the flaps go down, and you have to, for the spoilers, you have to do right and left. Like for the spoilers, you have to do it left, right. As you can see, this is what works for me. This, and the throttle, and these all buttons, they don't work for anything. So the problem here is you have to do this by yourself. And then, as you can see, let me just take off here. When I put it back, it goes up. But the problem here is, again, you can't use your rudder. Whenever I try to use my rudder, for example, I'll do the right rudder here, the camera moves with the rudder. I don't know why this is, but this is really weird. And if I move the left rudder, it just goes down, and the right rudder, it just moves up. So this is really annoying. Whenever I'm trying to move this, I accidentally twist the handle, which causes the camera to go up, and sometimes I just crash. So you gotta be very careful. You have the pitch down and up, of course, and you also have the roll, right and then left, and you don't have any buttons. You just have the flaps and spoilers, and you don't have the throttle. Only these buttons don't work, the throttle doesn't work, thumb button and trigger don't do anything, and only the flaps, spoilers, roll and pitch work. The rudder moves the camera, so the rudder is basically useless. You have to use it every time from your mobile. So if you want to play RFS, this isn't the best choice you can get for your mobile. But if you are an infinite flight player, then it's really easy for you. As you can see, I've connected this, and then you just gotta go to infinite flight. The infinite flight system is really easy. So I've seen many videos showing how to connect your controller to infinite flight. You don't need to download any software, infinite flight, live connect or anything like that. You just go to plug this in, you just attach these 3 bars, go to settings, and then you're gonna see at the bottom here controls. You gotta type at controls, and it's just shows your name of the flight stick here, Logitech Extreme 3D. So you don't need to install any software. So you can see the landing gear. You can I've set it for button 5, which is just beside the camera. You can set any button for the brakes. You just have to select this, like I'm gonna select this, and then delete, and then tap to assign. So I have kept this one as my gear. I don't know why, but when you press this, it's automatically going to assign it here as well. So you just need to assign all of it like that. It's your own preference. This is not available in RFS. So in RFS you cannot control anything like this. So here you can even set your rudder, you can set your flaps, you can set your spoilers, you can set basically roll, pitch, airspeed, autopilot, and basically everything. Camera, as you can see here, roll, pitch, yaw, roll right, pitch down, roll axis, and you can also set your trim, but I don't think you have so many buttons here. You can also set something to turn your engines on, turn your engines off. You can obviously put the throttle. So here the throttle actually works. If you do this, look, the thing's moving. So the throttle actually works in this game. Throttle up command, throttle down command. You just got to set all this by yourself. It's all your choice. But to do this, you need to install the software. We have already installed the software. I'm going to fly the Airbus, because if I fly Boeing, it's not gonna be such a nice experience, because the Boeing has it has a yoke. So let's fly the Airbus A320. Here we go. We are coming to the infinite flight, and I'm just gonna select the pilot view. Okay, so you can see here we have spawned in. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm playing this. So you just gotta move your rudder here. As you can see, the power just moves up there, so there's no problem in that. I've already set this up, but you gotta set it up before you start it, or else you're not going to understand it. This throttle is not going to be for throttle, it's gonna be for flaps or whatever. You just gotta go to the settings and set it up. Just gonna lower the volume. Just gotta pull up. It's 220 knots, and here we go. Now we are in the air. Yes. As you can see, the pitch works great. It has no flaw. You can control it very nicely. The roll was pretty good. Right, and here you have the option for the rudder. Before in RFS it's used to move the camera, but here it's actually the rudder. It doesn't show up here, I don't know why, but the plane definitely moves, the rudder definitely moves. I have the gear up like this, I have all this, and the thing in RFS which was for flaps and spoilers, the camera button right here. If you move this actually in infinite flight, you actually move your camera. I've set this thumb for my brakes so that I can deploy it fast, and I've set the trigger for the autopilot because I need it often. So I don't want it to be down here, and I have my reverse thrust, flaps, spoilers, and all the stuff. I have my trim, brakes, and basically everything. So just gonna lower the power, and everything works fine in Infinite Flight. But the thing is, it's not that realistic, so you're not going to have the best experience out of this. So just in case if you're wondering if it works in X-Plane, I don't think it does, because when you plug in your flight stick here and you try to go in X-Plane, it just says general, sound, graphic, purchases, and navigation data. So this ain't not going to help you. It's just settings. There's no controls here. So let me just go into free flight and try this one here. I'll show you. It doesn't work anyways. Even if you're connected, it doesn't work. Just wait. Let me follow here for a bit. And so here we are in X-Plane. As you can see, I plugged this up and all right. And we take out the parking brakes here, and let's just see if the throttle works. No, just like RFS, the throttle doesn't work, so you have to do it from here. Now let's see if we can rotate with this thing. No, rudder's not working. I don't know why it's going left. Anyways, the rudder's not working here, the left rudder. Even if I pull it up, it doesn't go up. It just works on the flight controls, basically, whatever this is. I don't really like those. Yeah, it just goes from the flight controls. The flight stick doesn't work at all. The buttons just are there for no reason. You can't program them, you can't do anything. And connecting this is basically it's useless. You can't play X-Plane with this. So if you're thinking that you don't want to buy RFS, or for some reason you don't want to play Infinite Flight and you want to play X-Plane, like for example you bought some planes in X-Plane, now you want to play X-Plane, well, it's not possible. Don't take this joystick, take some other joystick which is probably compatible with X-Plane. This joystick is not compatible with X-Plane.